In the new film Golden Arm, we see Wimpy Baker Melanie, played by Mary Holland, enter a world she knows nothing about, women's arm wrestling. And when she must face off against the reigning champ, she learns she is stronger than she ever thought.
Oh, God. Teacher, what the f? Oh, I'm so sorry. How the f did you do that? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we may just be in the presence of a golden arm.
A what?
Well, that's when a woman like yourself, weak, ineffectual, soft, like a jellyfish.
Oh, okay, I get it.
But she has got one god powerful arm.
And star of Golden Arm, Mary Holland, joins us now. This movie is such a fun movie. Melanie is, she's having some tough times.
Yeah, so Melanie is a woman who is plagued by self-doubt and has made a series of decisions in her life from a place of fear. But she has this best friend, Danny, who's played by Betsy Sodaro, who really knows who Melanie is and knows what she's capable of. And it very sneakily ropes her into competing in the national arm wrestling tournament. And it forces Melanie out of her comfort zone and helps her tap into her strength.
Can we talk about the physical part? Okay, you're officially buff. Tell me the training that went into.
I mean, a lot of push-ups, a few months leading into it, I was like, I'm really going to have to sell this. So I should probably start working out seriously. I really wanted to make it believable that she would be, this incredibly strong person. So thank you.
Let me just say to you, and I say this every time I get a chance, in third grade, I was the leg wrestling champion
yes.
of my class, and I was very small but mighty. And I just say a lot of people don't realize, like, this is like serious business for the women particularly, but for people who compete in this. Yes,
absolutely. It is a true sport.
But let's talk about the chemistry between Melanie and Danny. Oh my God, I love these two so much.
Me too. Betsy and I are both in the improv comedy scene out here in LA, and so I've performed with her, done shows with her, and been friends with her for over a decade. When the opportunity came to do Golden Arm, we just had the best time working together, and it was very comfortable from the get-go.
So the concept came from co-writer Anne-Marie's real life experience.
She participates in an arm wrestling community outside of DC. That world inspired Anne-Marie, Allison, and Jenna Millie, and they created the story of Melanie within that world.
I love it so much. Well, I want to ask you about something else. It was just announced that you were cast in the new Netflix show, Woman in the House.
Kristen Bell is the lead of this show, and she's spectacular in every way. But this is a dark comedy, like leaning into the thriller genre of like The Girl on the Train and that kind of thing. It's very much that sort of vibe and tone to it. So I think people are really going to have a great time with it.
I love that. All right. And you also have two short films premiering at festivals now, Sisters and The Other Morgan. What can you tell us about them?
Right. Oh, well, they're both, they both have to do with sisterly relations, which is a real coincidence. And they are both very different styles of comedy, but they're both exploring this idea, the complex relationships that sisters have with each other.
Now, you also contributed to a hilarious new book called Notes from the Bathroom Line. I love that. It's short stories from 150 of the biggest female comedians today. What can you tell us about what you shared and what we can expect from this?
Sure. This book is so cool. It's a great gift. The piece that I contributed, I love fantasy fiction, and anytime you read fantasy fiction, there's always, for the most part, a map at the beginning of the book. But there's a whole section of icebergs and like it's a dangerous, choppy waters, and that's credit cards. The forest of social anxiety and all this stuff. Try to put it in map form. It was a really fun challenge.
Well, I want to let everybody know that you can catch Golden Arm in theaters and on digital right now. Mary, as always, great to see you, and thank you.
Great to see you. Thanks.